Now, if you were around when this movie was released, you will remember the setup being famously provocative at the time. After a car accident, Spader's character falls into this underground circle of people who are all aroused by car crashes, who all chase that sensation like it's a new kind of religion. Okay, I guess that means if the other movies on tonight's list have been sex plus a lot of secrets, I guess that means Crash is sex plus insurance claim. I remember this was the movie that came out when I was a teen and seemed to kind of start out slightly hot and then not too long into it turned into a wait, what? Now, when speaking on finances, Crash was an indie movie and never really a mainstream smash, especially with the NC-17 rating situation, which essentially puts your box office potential in a Sergeant Slaughter headlock long before opening weekend even starts. This movie had a limited release, earning about $2.7 million. It would top out at around $3.4 million on a budget floating somewhere between $8 and $10 million. However, either way, this movie was never really built to be a multiplex crowd pleaser. Naturally, it's a movie that plays much differently now than it did when I was a teenager. I find it cold and clinical and just disturbingly hypnotic in a way. I think Cronenberg is able to shoot desire in this one like a laboratory experiment, which somehow just makes everything just feel that much more unsettling. I also really like the tone. The tone is so detached and precise. It's almost emotionless in its exploration of emotional response. So it's unique to say the least. I mean, critics, they were split. Audiences, they were split. Your brain will more than likely be split as well because it's not sexy in that typical thriller sense. It's actually fascinatingly alien, like you're kind of watching a taboo being cataloged in real time. But culturally, it did have an impact, and it instantly became one of those cooler talk movies for cinephiles.